Hi, my name's Hanan and this is my media evaluation. This is my front cover, my contents page, and my double page spread. Here is my front cover. My masthead is placed at the top behind the model's head, which I did by using the eraser tool on Photoshop. Here is my explanatory text and my kickers. Here, in my explanatory text and my kickers, I've got celebrity gods. I named these artists through from my questionnaire by getting the results, and these were the most popular ones. Here is my barcode, and it's quite conventional to be at the bottom of the page in the magazine. I've got a clear colour theme throughout the whole magazine, which is black, white, and a bit of blue here. Here is my contents page. I've got a consistent font throughout, which I've also used in my front cover page, which is the same as the title here, showing that I've got a consistent font throughout the whole magazine. I've got also a clear colour theme throughout the whole magazine, throughout my contents page as well, with black and white and purple. Here is my advert, which I use to attract readers to also go onto my Magazine Echo's website. Here is the date line and my page number, and also the magazine's email address. And here is a snippet of our main article feature. Here is my double page spread. I've got a slug at the top and also my page number at the other end of the page. And these correspond with each other because they're the same colour and the same size of the box, width of the box. Here is my leading text and then the article that follows underneath it. Here I've got a text that I blew up and made really big and then sent behind the image, behind the model, by using the eraser tool again here, rubbing it out, and then turning down the opacity. I got my inspiration from here from Vibes from the page spread. I got my inspiration from Front End Machine edition. The first question I had to answer was, in what ways does your media product use, develop, or challenge forms and conventions of your media products? Conforming to conventions. Here is a Vibes table of contents page. As you can see, this is quite unconventional, as there is just one main image, as opposed to other magazines which have a minimum of about 6 on one page, and have many scattered across the page outlining what is going to be inside the magazine. However, here is just one main image of the model. The eye flow starts over here with the title, then to the model's eyes, and then back onto the editorial pillars. This is quite a conventional eye flow, as it goes from one end of the page to the other. So it's quite flowy. Here is a double page spread by Vibe magazine. This is quite a conventional magazine, as it has main image and then text on this side of the page. So it's quite conventional, as it attracts you to both sides. The eye flow starts here by the title, then to the model's eyeline, and then back onto the rest of the text, which draws the reader's attention and then takes you back into the article where you should read it. Here is a drop cap, which has been inserted there. Here in the back is also what I used in my magazine, which is this where I got my inspiration from, was to get a text and then put it behind the image and turn down the opacity, so it gives it that kind of effect in the background. Here is a Vibe magazine front cover, which is also really quite conventional, as it has the main image and text around surrounding the model. The eye flow starts at the top with the slug and down to the model's eyes, to the text around the model's eyes, and then back to the end of the other corner of the page, which attracts readers to all the text around so they know when to go back to. The masthead instantly attracts readers because of the colour, because it's quite red, it's quite an alerting colour, which attracts readers' eyes, because it's very vibrant and alerting. However, there is no barcode on this front cover page, which is quite unconventional because on most music magazines it's common to have a barcode on the front page. However, there is not one on here. Echo's genre of the magazine was hip-hop. So when making my magazine, I broke conventions by having one main image and just a snippet picture of another one, but there's just one main image here. As opposed to other magazines such as Hanan, which have a picture for each article, as shown here. However, I went with a more simple, unconventional one, so I broke conventions here by only having one main image. Question 2. How does your media product represent particular social groups? The stereotype of social group represented within my magazine was hip-hop. So, firstly, snapbacks were used in my front cover, and snapbacks is a popular fashion trend spreading and becoming everyone's must-have. So by putting it in my magazine, it shows that people want to buy it as it is an upcoming trend, and shows that Echo is keeping up with the new fashion trends. Also, slang is words you also use in an article Autumn Swag here, which swag just means fashionable, which will relate to our target market as they'll be able to understand what this means and go into their dialect and how they speak. The choice of articles here, celebrity goss with all the artists here. Artists' names are a certain genre which people who read the magazine will enjoy that kind of music and enjoy these artists and know who they are. So that would attract my readers. This is my double page spread. Here in my image I've got headphones, which are to represent and promote the brands such as Beat headphones. Here, in my location for my double page spread, I chose a brick wall, as this is stereotypically somewhere that hip-hop artists started from. And this represents street life and solidarity, as it just shows that the article's wall becomes clean. So it could show her being strong and having a brick wall, which bricks are strong, so it all corresponds with each other. And through the struggle of her life, symbolising where she grew up. Here is my table of contents page. Slang is used once more here with the words freshest garms to be rocking, meaning that the best clothes to be wearing and the most fashionable. This is quite colloquial language and informal. Here, my model is wearing a hoodie, so this promotes wearing hoodies, as it is a new fashion trend and what people should be wearing and what type of people reading will probably wear. Question 3. What kind of institution might distribute your media product and why? I firstly looked at IPC Media. I rejected IPC Media because it already had NME, which is a huge magazine brand which distributes worldwide. So it would cause a lot of competition for Echo, as it is a small, just upcoming magazine, and it would cause a lot of might reflect negatively on Echo's success. This would also cause cannibalism because NME and Echo are aiming at a similar target market. So it's better that I didn't choose them. This is why I chose Valve Media. On the Valve Media website, it says we connect audiences with compelling content. This attracted me to choose Bauer Media because this is what I aim for my magazine, to compel my audiences and to connect with them. Bauer Media also has a radio and TV channel which allows the magazine to distribute and branch out and advertise on there. Bauer Media already has magazines such as Q and Hanan, which, seen as they are music magazines, but they don't aim at the same target market or even age group that I would be at, so it wouldn't cause much of a problem. So this would add to Bauer Media, as it would show that they would have a range of different types of magazines and genres that they would be distributing. Bauer Media also distributes worldwide, which is really good for business, as it would show that Echo could spread around and spread. Hanan and Q's target markets are different to Echo's, so it wouldn't cause cannibalism again. Question 4. Who would be the audience for your media product? Looking at the NRS social grading, I've put my target market with B and E. E especially, as students is our main people that we'll be aiming at, as they are the ones that will really connect with the magazine and understand what they're saying and understand the slang words of the language I'll be using, and all the new styles in music will probably relate to the students. And the artists that will be in our magazine mostly would be of similar ages to people that will be attracted to reading the magazine. Also, in B, creative media people who have a thrill for or love music would also be interested in our magazine. This is some of our target market, what they would look like. Very fashion conscious and aware. They'll be probably aged between 16 and 25 and be male and female. I targeted at both male and female because I didn't want to just be at one, because I'll be including articles about stuff that would be interested by both sexes. Our target market would fit into aspirers because they would be, as it shows here, they would seek status, be materialistic, so all the fashion advice and trends would relate to them. Very image orientated and care about their appearance and fashion, and find attractive packaging more important than the content. So when making my magazine, I try to make it colourful and attractive to the eye with very nice fonts, which would Question 5. How did you address your audience? I tried to address my audience with the language register because I chose quite informal and casual language. The use of slangs again here. Freshest garments to be rocking. The mode of the dress was quite conversational and informal, so it was very relaxed and free-flowing, which meant it's easier for my target market to read and understand what's been said. The model is dressed here in a snapback and a hoodie, and this could be promoted through the brands that they would be used. So, for example, the hoodie here is an American Apparel hoodie, which is quite a big brand, which many of our target market would buy stuff from, and after seeing them in an article, may be attracted to go out and buy one of the American Apparel hoodies, or be very attracted to it because the magazine is wearing products that, items of clothing that them themselves readers wear. Here again is a snapback which is by the Hundreds brand, which is quite a popular brand as well, and showing that our magazine, by having it, shows that it is up to date with all the new fashion trends. We also attract and address our audience with our language. For example, with what we said, exclusive interview with 2. This will attract audiences. They'll be intrigued to read the all-exclusive interview with Chewy, who is our top celeb. Here again on our front cover, the choice of language here again is quite informal and casual, when it says what every DJ should be spinning. And it's quite indirect because it would relate to a wide group of people. It's not aimed at just one. It would be what every DJ should be playing, so all over, not just what one group of people should be playing. Here in the celebrity goss, it's concerning top celebs which would entice the readers, as this is the type of music that they would be listening to, these stars are their role models, so just the newest, hottest on the tracks. Here is my advertisement, which is by having an advert like this will interest readers that they would like a chance to win the prize, but it will always, which will also attract them to the website, where they can check out even more information and just read the brand even more. Here in my contents page, my model's got direct eye contact with the magazine, so readers will feel more involved as they'll feel that the magazine is really relating to them with the direct eye contact, which is good. Question 6. What have you learned about technologies from the process of constructing this product? Here I used Photoshop, because here originally my model didn't have shaded in glasses, so I got the paintbrush tool here, and shaded in the glasses, and then turned down the opacity to about 70, making it look more realistic, as shown here. Here is Blogger, which I also use to upload my publications and my presentations and PowerPoints, pasting the URL in the embedded, or getting the embedded link from SlideShare, and then composing it, putting it in Compose, making title and publishing the post. So by putting it on Blogger, this means that it allows anyone to see and look at my publications. I also use PowerPoint. PowerPoints were used to make most of my magazine analysis. It allowed me to crop images with borders around the images of shapes, making it clear what I was talking about, so making it visually clear where I was directing my attention. I also use SlideShare to upload my files to my blog. So by getting the embedded quotes, which made it easier to upload onto my blog, and also using SlideShare made it look more professional. Question 7. Looking back at your preliminary task, what did you feel you have learned and progression from it to full product? Here, in my first magazine, I use a skills bar I use by erasing the title, making it look like it was behind Hanan's head, which I used again in my music magazine over here, using the eraser tool in Photoshop. However, what I made better, I positioned my model in a different position by making it more spacious, allowing me to have text around the image instead of on top of the image as I did over here, as this made it look more messy and heavy on the eye. I kept a consistent font with my music magazine, which I didn't do with my preliminary task.